Hey everybody, so I realized that I've had this channel since we were TTCing with my daughter Mila, who's going to be 16 months old at the end of this month. And one thing that I've neglected to do with this channel is to ever make kind of like an introduction or a getting to know me video. And I didn't really think about how important that was. I feel that making a video like this will kind of help you guys be able to better understand my parenting style and just who I am in general, and kind of I can't talk. Inevitably we'll be picking up some new subscribers, I hope, and I just thought it'd be fun. So I guess we'll just start from the very beginning. My husband and I have been married for 6 years. We were high school sweethearts. We've been together for almost 10 years now. I was a nerdy kid in high school. I was kind of a goth punk kid. I went to high school in a really small town in Montana, and the funny thing about that is if you are a goth kid in a small town in Montana, usually people don't mess with you because they're afraid of you. So that was definitely interesting, but I was in a punk band, like a girl punk band. We were really horrible. We didn't really know how to play our instruments or what the heck we were doing, but it was fun. So that's kind of actually how Gunnar and I met. He was friends with the drummer from my band, and so we met hanging out and doing band practice, and just kind of became inseparable after that. As far as work and career goes, currently I am a stay-at-home mom and a doTERRA product consultant. They're a company that does essential oils, but before all of that, I managed a Hot Topic store for years and years and years, and had a lot of fun doing that. I was able to have my tattoos and my piercings, and just generally had a good experience working for that company. And my husband was in the military. He was honorably discharged 2 months ago. So we're back in our native state of Montana, but before that we lived in California and in Georgia. So we've been on both coasts, east and west, lived in the south. It was a lot of fun. I miss the south quite a bit. I know I complained about the heat and everything else so much when we were there, but I really do miss it. The people were amazing and super friendly and nice, and I really, really enjoyed it. As far as hobbies go, I really, really love to read. I love all different kinds of books. Obviously, anything that's birth related, I really enjoy. I forgot to mention I'm also a birth doula. I haven't attended many births yet, only 3, but I've had a great time, and it's just been such a great experience, and it's an honor to help women give birth to their babies. So I really, really enjoy anything birth related or pregnancy, anything like that. I really, really like old horror, so like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Dracula, Hound of the Baskervilles, things like that, like old horror books, which also explains some of my tattoos. I like old horror films. My werewolf and my Dracula tattoo have nothing to do with Twilight. I masked that quite a bit actually, but that's another big part of my life is I really, really like body modification, so piercings, tattoos, things like that. I haven't been able to get tattooed for a long time just because I really like my tattoo artist who was in Montana, and we were out of state for a really long time, and I couldn't trust anybody else to work on me, I guess, since I found Doug, and he's amazing. So I will definitely be getting more tattoos in the near future. So yeah, I like to read. As far as like movies go, oh man, favorite movies. I don't know, that changes all the time. I always have a new favorite movie. Anything with Vincent Price. I love October and Halloween. Well, I love Halloween anyway, but Vincent Price movies are some of my favorite movies, like The Black Cat, The Tomb of Ligeia, things like that. And they're always on AMC, and it's amazing to watch all the old Vincent Price movies. And some of the old horror films, the acting is so bad. I don't know, it's amazing. So I love those kind of films. TV, I'm kind of obsessed with like paranormal shows, so Ghost Hunters is my favorite. Jason and Grant Forever. I think that's an amazing show. I love their scientific approach to things, and Ghost Adventures is really good. And then we don't have TV or cable in our apartment right now, which is going to change soon. So I mean, we haven't had TV for years really, so I only watch it when I go to my mom's. But they have a show on Sci-Fi, and it's a guy, he does like antiques, paranormal things related to antiques. I don't know the name of the show, but I really enjoyed that one, and it's really good, and I definitely plan on watching that one again when we get cable and I can learn the name of it. What else is good? My Ghost Story is good, and then The Haunted on Animal Planet. That show, oh no, there's a baby that's crying. Mila's napping. But that one gets like the scariest stories on that one, or experiences from families. I really, really enjoy that one. And I don't know what's going on. I hear crinkling, like she's messing with the bag of wipes. Sorry. Now I've lost my train of thought and I don't know what I was talking about. Hey, Boga Butt! Wanna come see Mama? Wanna come be on the video? Come here. Come here. Come here. This is another hobby of mine, is just taking care of this little girl. Do you see? Do you see yourself? Who's that? Who's that pretty girl? Isn't that Mila Jean? So this is Mila. If you haven't met her yet, she's my baby girl. She's born at home. We did have a home birth with a midwife, and it was amazing. And that's what we're looking to do again. And I've completely lost all train of thought now. Yes, I was talking about TV. So I like that kind of stuff. I don't watch a lot of TV otherwise. I like things on the History Channel. For some reason, when she was born, my big thing was Swamp People and Ice Road Truckers. Like, I could not get enough of it. I think the Ice Road Truckers came in because we're from Montana and it was winter in Georgia, but it was still like 80 degrees, so I just really enjoyed seeing the snow and the ice, and people from the north make kind of funny, crude jokes, and it was just good to see. I don't know. And Swamp People's just awesome, so who doesn't want to watch that show, really? Come on. I volunteer at a local museum. That's another thing that I do. I do archiving work and tour guiding, and I'm actually thinking of going back to school to study history. I'm a big history nerd, and I have been forever, and I just feel like it's time to go back to school. I tried right when I got out of high school, and I went for a year and a half, and I didn't have a good experience, and I think it's because I wasn't ready yet. My husband and I got married shortly after that, and I think for us, we kind of just needed to figure out life first before we could figure out what we wanted to do with school or careers or anything else. And my husband's actually currently in school right now. He's going for business. He has an associate's in Arabic. He was an Arabic linguist in the Navy. And so he's trying to kind of get a degree that would complement his Arabic skills so he can get a job where he can utilize that. And this video is getting really long. It's about 9 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off. That was really random, and I don't even exactly remember what I told you guys, but if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you want to know about us, we're pretty much an open book, so just ask and we'll give you an answer. And if you're a new subby, thank you so much, and it's nice to meet you, and welcome to our journey. Just thanks for being here, and thanks for following us. So bye everybody.